How do you lose bloating and water weight fast in just a few days and actually see your body look flatter, lighter, and less puffy without doing anything extreme or unhealthy? If you've ever looked in the mirror or stepped on the scale and suddenly felt like your body changed overnight, tighter clothes, swollen stomach, rings fitting differently, or that soft look that seems to come out of nowhere, then you've already experienced how much water retention and bloating can distort how your body appears, even when you haven't gained real fat. The truth is that rapid changes in body weight over a short period are almost never fat gain or fat loss. They are mostly related to water balance, glycogen storage, digestion, inflammation, and hormonal shifts that control how much fluid your body holds onto. And once you understand that, it becomes much easier to reverse it quickly without starving yourself or doing anything dramatic. The fastest visible change usually comes from how your body handles sodium and water together. When you eat more salt than your body is used to, especially from processed foods, restaurant meals, sauces, snacks, or packaged foods, your system naturally retains extra water to balance out the sodium concentration in your bloodstream. This is not a bad thing or a fat gain situation. It is simply your body trying to maintain stable internal conditions, but visually it can make your face look puffy, your stomach feel distended, and your whole body feel heavier. When you lower your sodium intake for even a short period of time, often within 24 to 72 hours, your body begins releasing that excess water, and that change can be surprisingly noticeable without any change in body fat at all. The key is consistency over a couple of days rather than extreme restriction, because your body responds best when it senses stability rather than shock. Hydration plays a role that is often misunderstood because people assume drinking less water will reduce water weight, but the opposite is usually true. When your body senses low fluid intake, it tends to hold on to water more aggressively as a survival mechanism, which can actually increase bloating and puffiness. When you drink enough water consistently throughout the day, your kidneys are able to regulate fluid balance more efficiently, and your body becomes more willing to release excess stored water because it no longer feels like it is in a dehydrated environment. This is why people often notice that increasing water intake actually makes them look leaner within a short time frame, especially when combined with reduced sodium intake. The body essentially stops hoarding water and starts releasing it more freely when hydration is stable. Carbohydrate intake is another major factor that influences how much water your body stores. Carbs are stored in the muscles and liver as glycogen, and each gram of glycogen binds with several grams of water, which means that when you eat a lot of refined carbohydrates such as bread, pasta, sweets, and sugary foods, your body not only stores energy but also holds onto extra water weight as part of that storage process. When you temporarily reduce carbohydrate intake, your glycogen stores gradually decrease, and with them comes a noticeable drop in water retention. This is one of the reasons why people often look visibly leaner within a few days of reducing carbs, even though fat loss has not significantly changed in that short time. It is not about eliminating carbohydrates completely, but rather about reducing excess refined sources so the body can normalize its storage levels and release stored water. If you find this video helpful and informative, please support the Healthy Pantry channel by leaving your comment below, liking this video, and subscribing for more daily health and nutrition tips. Digestion also plays a surprisingly large role in bloating, and this is often the part people overlook when they assume all weight fluctuation is water-related. Bloating in the stomach area is frequently caused by gas production, slow digestion, food intolerances, or simply eating patterns that cause the digestive system to become overloaded. Carbonated drinks introduce gas directly into the digestive tract. Chewing gum can cause you to swallow air, and certain foods like beans, onions, dairy, and sugar alcohols can ferment in the gut and produce additional gas, depending on individual sensitivity. Eating too quickly can also lead to swallowing air and inefficient digestion. When digestion slows down or becomes irritated, the stomach can visibly expand even if there is no change in body fat or water retention elsewhere in the body. Improving digestion by eating more slowly, choosing simpler meals for a short period, and avoiding known trigger foods can make the stomach appear flatter very quickly because it reduces internal pressure and gas buildup. Movement is another factor that helps regulate fluid balance and digestion without needing intense exercise. When you are physically active, even through simple walking, your lymphatic system and circulation improve, which helps your body move excess fluid more efficiently instead of allowing it to pool in certain areas. Sweating during light exercise can also contribute to temporary water loss, although the more important effect is improved circulation and reduced stagnation rather than the sweat itself. The goal is not to burn calories aggressively or push into exhaustion, but rather to encourage natural fluid movement and reduce the sedentary patterns that contribute to puffiness and sluggish digestion. Potassium balance is often overlooked but plays a significant role in how your body manages sodium and water. Sodium pulls water into the bloodstream and tissues, while potassium helps regulate that balance by encouraging proper fluid distribution and excretion. When potassium intake is adequate through foods like bananas, spinach, avocado, potatoes, and other whole food sources, the body is better able to maintain equilibrium and reduce unnecessary water retention caused by sodium imbalance. This is not about taking supplements or doing anything extreme, but simply ensuring that your diet does not become overly skewed toward high sodium without enough potassium-rich foods to counterbalance it. Sleep and stress are also deeply connected to water retention, even though they are often ignored in quick-fix discussions. When the body is under stress or not getting enough sleep, cortisol levels can increase, and this hormonal shift can influence fluid retention, inflammation, and even digestive efficiency. Poor sleep can make the body hold on to water more easily and can also worsen bloating by affecting gut motility and increasing sensitivity in the digestive system. On the other hand, consistent sleep patterns and lower stress levels help regulate hormonal balance, which indirectly reduces puffiness and supports a more stable, leaner appearance. Even a few nights of improved sleep can change how the body looks and feels because hormonal systems respond relatively quickly to rest recovery. One of the biggest misconceptions about losing water weight and bloating is the idea that extreme restriction is necessary, when in reality the body responds better to balance and consistency. Severely reducing water intake, overexercising, or using harsh methods may create short-term changes on the scale, but they often lead to rebound effects where the body holds onto even more water afterward. The more sustainable and visually effective approach is to gently guide the body into balance by reducing excess sodium, stabilizing hydration, slightly adjusting carbohydrate intake, improving digestion, and supporting natural circulation through movement and rest. When these factors align, even for a short period, the body often responds quickly because water balance is one of the most dynamic and rapidly adjustable systems in human physiology. It is also important to understand that the puffy or bloated look people experience is not always coming from the same source. For some, it is mostly facial and overall water retention related to sodium, stress, and sleep. For others, it is primarily abdominal bloating caused by digestion and gut sensitivity. For many, it is a combination of both, which is why addressing multiple factors at once tends to produce the fastest visible results. The good news is that because these are not structural changes like fat gain, they are reversible within a short time frame once the underlying triggers are reduced or removed. When everything is put together, the process of losing bloating and water weight fast is less about doing something extreme and more about creating an internal environment where your body no longer feels the need to hold on to excess fluid. Ultimately, the fastest way to lose bloating and water weight is not a trick or a crash method, but a short-term return to balance that allows your body to reset its fluid regulation systems. Once that happens, the physical difference can be surprisingly noticeable, not because you lost fat, but because your body stopped holding on to excess water and gas that was temporarily distorting how lean and comfortable you actually are. Thank you for joining us here at the Healthy Pantry. We hope you found the information valuable and inspiring. Remember, your health is a journey, and we are here to guide you every step of the way. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.